Guys, Billy Tate back here with you today, and I wanted to ask you, have you ever wanted to use any old Canon EF glass that you have laying around on your Sony E-mount camera? I sure did, especially after I started looking at the price of some of these Sony lenses. They're out of control. They always say that you date camera bodies and marry glass. Well guys, I have a bunch of Canon EF glass back here that I use on the Blackmagics and on a Canon 5D Mark IV, and I wanted to see if I could find a way to make this work on the Sony EV10 Mark II. Well guys, I got onto the old Amazon and I found the 7 Artisans EF to E-mount lens adapter. It was getting some good reviews and I wanted to go ahead and buy it. I gave my own money for this. This is not a sponsored video. I don't have any links down there that are going to take and make me any money. I just wanted to make a video about this because once again, I'm doing a 30 days in front of the camera challenge where I am getting in front of the camera for 5 to 10 minutes every single day and getting more comfortable sharing information with you and trying to build a community with you that we can all learn together. And guys, I've got this camera set up where we can do an unboxing right down over here, and we're going to take a look at this, unbox it, see what the features are, and then we're going to slap my favorite lens, the Sigma 18 to 35 Art Series glass from my Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera onto this, and we're going to come back and see how it looks, guys. So let's go down to the bench, take a look at what we got going on there, then we'll bring it back up here to the camera and we'll see if it works. All right, guys, we'll be back. All right, guys, here we are down on the bench. I've already taken it out of the paper sleeve that's in that. It's got a nice Apple-esque box, a couple of QR codes down underneath there. Not sure what that's going to do, but we'll take a look at that, and if it's anything pertinent, I'll put it down in the comments. I'm going to take this lid off. We got a nice piece of foam right here, the protector. Comes with, must be a quality control little tab. It's going to come with a little bit of Allen key. We're going to leave that out because I think we're going to be using that. Comes with a nice instruction book in both Japanese and English, and got a nice little shot of that for you guys so you can take a look at that. Go ahead and take a snapshot or pause the video. You can look at that. All right, here we go, guys. We got the adapter. Let's get this box out of the way. Over here we got a nice little bag that's going to come in. We're going to set that down there. And already, guys, I can tell this has got some heft to it. It's got a nice tripod mounting leg on there. That way, if you put a heavy Canon piece of glass on there, you're not putting stress on the adapter or on the mount of the smaller mirrorless camera. You can mount it right to this and take the stress right off of that. Here we do have the Canon EF mount portion of that. It's got a nice USB right in here where you can update it. It's got a red and a white dot to indicate how to mount the lens, and it's got a nice release with a release pin right there on the side. I don't know if you can see that. One thing that I do like about this is that it has a polished mounting surface right here, and that's just going to let less wear on the adapter ring and on your expensive Canon glass, and hopefully it's going to make a more precision fit and not be wobbly, but we're going to find out when we put some lenses on it. Let's look at the other side of this. This is going to be the NEX E-mount portion of that. We got gold connectors on both sides of these. That's going to allow us to communicate and get the autofocus to work right. And once again, guys, beautiful polished lip all the way around that. It's going to allow a nice connection onto the camera. This one does not have any type of an element on it, so it's not a speed booster or anything like that. It's just a complete pass-through, and it's an adapter ring that's going to allow us to put the EF glass onto E-mount cameras. So let's get it up onto a camera. First, I'm going to go back up to the camera up here, and we're going to take a look at what that shot looks like, and then we will mount up a Canon mount Sigma 18 to 35, put it at 30, 1.4, and we'll compare it to the 31.4 up there. So let's go back up top. We'll see up top. All right, guys, we're back up top, and this is once again the Sony ZV-E10 Mark II on the Sigma 30mm 1.4. See how the autofocus works? Everything seems to be pretty good over here, over there. This is by far my favorite piece of glass that I have. Well, I only have two. I have the stock lens 18 to 50, and then this lens is, I got it with this camera. I bought this camera used, and this is a fantastic piece of glass. But like I said, I've got a whole bunch of Canon EF glass that I want to try to use on this. So now that you got a reference of what this looks like with a Sony E-mount piece of glass, let's put the 7 Artisans adapter onto this and see what it looks like with that favorite piece of glass. All right, guys, we'll be right with you. Give me just a second. Here it is, guys. Is it keeping focus? Behold the glory of the Sigma 18 to 35 on a Sony ZV-E10 Mark II. Guys, this thing says we're running at 1.6 aperture. I can hear the focus motor's running, but I think it's tracking me. I got the focus peaking on the screen. I'm only looking at the little screen. We're going to throw this into the editor and see. But guys, I think we have a viable solution to be able to use our Canon EF glass on Sony E-mount cameras. And I think that's an economical way to get into it without having to drop tons of money if you're not sure. If you're still getting used to editing, color grading, and transitioning over to the Sony platform, this is a way to use a bunch of existing glass that you have. If you've got a Canon 5D Mark IV or something older like that with a bunch of EF glass. I mean, who doesn't have a bunch of EF glass? It's everywhere. It's plentiful and it's inexpensive. So you can use these lenses on these cameras and complete your range of focal lengths to get different shots and do different things. I think it's fantastic, guys. So this is the end of day 12 of the 30 days in front of the camera challenge, guys. My name is Billy Tate. I've got an entire playlist down there of 11 other videos from the rest of this month where I am getting in front of the camera every single day for 5 to 10 minutes and bringing to you some of the different adventures and different things that we're doing. I just wanted to do an unboxing, try that out, see how it works, bring this product to you and let you know what I think of it. And I want to know what you think about it. So leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think of it. Think if it's a viable solution. If you know of any other ones that you might be using to use Canon EF or Nikon or any other type of glass on your Sony E-mount cameras, drop us a note down below and join the community and let's have a discussion. And guys, I hope you have a fantastic day and God bless. We'll see you in the next one. Day 13 tomorrow.